Hello and welcome to Out of Spec Reviews. We have just moved to Colorado and it has started snowing and the plows haven't hit the streets yet. So we need to find out how our trusty electric smart car does in the snow. Now we trailered this electric smart car out here from North Carolina to our move, and this is not the first time this car has seen snow. It's been in the snow up to about here and it was actually pretty good. But we just put a fresh set of all-season tires on this car. They are a square stance. The car from the factory came with wider tires in the rear. Now they are the same width all around. So does that mean it'll be easier to go sideways? I'm sure that's the case because we can drift this thing in the rain, no problem. Take a look. So we have a couple tricks up our sleeve with this particular one. I believe this is a 17 or 18. I can't remember. It's my own car that I love. I should know what year it is, but it's somewhere around there. It's the Smart for 2 electric drive cabriolet. We're not going to put the roof down today. It's really cold out here, but we are first going to take a look and see how the ESP systems control and stop the car from sliding, test the ABS, of course, and just see how the car fares for cold weather, slippery driving. Then we have a little switch we can flip, and as long as we're in our neighborhood and there's no cars around, we might see if we can go a little sideways. But of course, we're not on the track. We cannot recommend you do it, and someone's riding their bicycle in the snow. Take a look. That takes some serious dedication right there. Not for me. Anyway, let's jump in the smart car, see how the systems do, and it'll just be a quick, fun video to see how the little electric smart handles the cold weather. Let's go. What I'm going to do is I'm just going to pull out and floor it and see what it does. And we have traction control on. So, wide open power. Here we go. So the first thing I'm noticing is it's actually a little bit grippier out here than I thought, and these tires are doing a pretty good job. Let's go to the right and just drive around in this snow-covered area a little bit. Wide open power. Look, this thing still scoots pretty well. Traction control blinking the whole time though. So most of you probably know what traction control and stability control does, and what that does is basically if you floor it and the wheels spin, the car will cut power to reduce wheel spin. What stability control will do, very standard. You turn the car if it senses that it is either not turning well, understeering, or the back end is coming around oversteering, it will actually start to grab brakes and correct the slide. Now, the smart car is a little bit difficult in this area because the wheelbase is so short. So the system has to work overtime and be ready to grab the car from spinning because with such a short wheelbase, you would think it would want to spin. Also, there's ABS. I'll demonstrate that here. No one's around. Full brakes. You can hear the car, and that's what's stopping the wheels from locking and going. It's allowing some rotation of the tires to maintain steering under hard braking. So now let's demonstrate all of that and show you how the car does it. We're going to demonstrate some of the traction control when we floor it here. So wide open throttle. You can see the tires are spinning 10 miles an hour. Traction control lights blinking, ABS pumps going. It's starting to hook, and we're building speed. Now we will demonstrate some ABS. Again, no one's around us except that car up there. Full brakes, and it's just crunching the brakes. So smart car is doing a good job there. Almost every new car sold has all this. Nothing exciting. And then of course you have some stability control. You can feel it correcting some of that slide. It's not that slippery out here, nothing major. But yeah, I'd say it does a pretty good job. You can feel it grab the front brakes there. So nice, as expected. Now, I did say this car has a trick up its sleeve, and there's a little switch down here that we have wired in that turns off all of the systems I just mentioned. So let's say I want to make a quick U-turn. I just turn it, spin it, and we're full sideways. We can just slide the smart car around wherever we want because we can turn those systems off. A lot of cars, you're able to turn off ESP, traction control, in the system itself, and this is great if you're stuck in snow or sand or in inclement weather conditions where you need the wheel spin. The smart car does not allow you to turn any of it off or even put it in a limited setting. And that's actually quite dangerous because if you need to get up a snowy hill, sometimes you need some wheel spin and rotation. So just to demonstrate now, I'm going to floor it in the same spot that we accelerated before with traction control. And you can see here, we are actually picking up progress a little bit better. Yeah, there we go. A lot better than when traction control was just on before. Now, granted, I'm in full control of the car. I have to correct those slides, but it actually means we can get up and get going more quickly with a skilled driver. So, pretty great. And look at how beautiful these roads are. All this snow cover around here. And of course, we can just go sideways like this all day long. Now, again, not recommended to do on public streets. Such a fun thing to drive. Ooh, grippy there. And I wish I could find a spot to demonstrate just how much this wheel spin would be able to help you, but if you were stuck. But unfortunately, it's not that snowy out here. If you'd like to see a scenario we can get the smart car in maybe later on in the winter, where we actually demonstrate how important it is to be able to turn off these stability systems, then I will certainly get that updated for you guys and uploaded. But hey, we're happy to have some snow and we're happy to be out enjoying them in the smart car. Thanks for tuning in. We'll see you on the next one.